Good morning, afternoon, or night, you otaku scum, and welcome to the AniFix podcast, where dreams come true and you'll never be a part of them.
Callum, you're...
Here on the cast is me, Canipa, from TheCanipaEffect.com, and two other guys too.
Callum, do you really expect your dreams to come true when you can't even properly do an intro?
Look, I've scripted this.
Yeah, I know you scripted
That's
it.
the point.
I don't know why you script intros. This is why I hate when you open.
I like it, but I like it because I laugh at it.
I like mine
I don't
best.
like it.
You like it because I immediately insult it.
Yeah, but that's
that's
perfect.
That's part of the joke. It's like, oh, I'm the silly man, and it's Glen.
Is that how you see yourself?
explain
You wake up
the
in the
comedy,
morning, look
Callum.
yourself in the mirror, and you're like, I am the silly man.
Well,
I
he
should wear a
is.
badge to work, just saying the silly man.
You know what I do when I wake up? I wake up, look in the mirror, say, that's one handsome, oh god, he likes anime. And then I realize my life it's a failure. But what? Finish your intro, Callum. Go ahead. Do it.
Okay. This week, nobody has bothered watching anime since we've agreed that it's all trash.
There we go.
Trash. Trash. What the hell, Callum?
Trash. For some reason, I mispronounced that completely. The most basic of human words. I wake up and say, "You look like trash." So
Your morning ritual
where
sounds
trash
awfully
came from.
depressing. I'm gonna be honest. Just so vicious.
to be
yourself.
honest, it's not really.
Yeah.
It's not really a morning ritual. I mostly get up at like 1 p.m. these days because it's the holidays. We're going up to Christmas.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
isn't
didn't
it not
watch a
actually
single
holidays
cartoon.
in Australia? It's like exam leave, but you don't actually do exams, so you're free.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So Callum's lazy. All right. Anyway,
No, it's not that I'm lazy. I could go into an exam hall, but they'd probably kick me out.
okay.
You're
yeah.
you're
Can I take
filthy
the physics
weeaboo.
exam?
Nobody cares, and you couldn't even watch anime. You failed as a weeaboo, so you're a failure at everything.
Yeah.
But we got to get serious. We got to talk about something serious, guys. You know
What?
what that? You
What's
know what that
serious?
serious thing? We have this question segment at the end of every episode. We're gonna do it right
Really?
now.
Haven't noticed.
We're gonna do it right now. You want to know why? Because
Changing stuff
I would like some better or more questions, if you wouldn't mind, listeners. So ask questions if you can, because we only have one question this time around, which I don't even recall what it is. One of you wrote it down, right? Okay, we had other questions, but we didn't like them.
Yeah, we need leading questions. Like, it's fine to have like a question about just a show, but please make it more interesting though. Do you like it?
Because that can be answered with yes or no, and that's boring.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it's like
Vary it up
it's
a
up
bit.
to us to elaborate, obviously, but still.
I know, but just a bit more flavour
Yeah.
than just flat out asking us
Like,
if we like a show. Chances are we
if,
do.
like-
So yeah.
Ask if like Russ or Callum have ever had sexual intercourse. Like, have you? Have you? That's a good question. Have you guys ever sat down for some, I don't know, Crunchyroll and chill, as the kids are calling it this day and age, crazy generation.
See, the
and then
kids may be calling
sat
it, but that
down
never
with some
happens.
very dimly lit candles. And can you have sex with a penguin? Is that possible? Can you do that?
You probably
I don't
can,
think
but that's
much
very
research
illegal.
has been done
very,
on the topic.
very.
One sec. Let me
Disgusting.
let me open X Hentai and check for this dojin. While I do this.
Actually,
what was
that's a good
the-
question. I was in my economics class yesterday, and
how
what
is
the
this
hell were you guys
connected?
looking at? Because I mean, I saw the tweet. You were
Oh,
reading
you mean
something.
the dojin I linked? Where like
Yeah, I
the
was
first
really
thing is the
curious.
guy he wakes
Like,
up and he has
I was
he has
thinking
a
about
dick
that
on
all the
his
way through
forehead.
class. I
It's
was
like this dojin has like 26 chapters, and every chapter he grows his penis on a different body part, and it's
Holy
really
shit.
it's great. It's wonderful.
that is
They're keeping it interesting.
innovative, yeah.
Innovative.
Yeah.
Innovative, yeah.
Innovation.
Innovation in dojins.
What was the
Yeah.
question though?
You could do a presentation on that.
Damn it.
A TED Talk.
We're not going to get questions because we're not. They won't believe us that we'll answer questions if we can't even answer the one that we chose.
The question was, I can remember off the top of my head. You two are awful.
I could just
The
read it
question
right
was,
now.
Actually, I forgot.
you
You
read
read
it.
it.
Good,
You
good.
read-
Oh, wow, you guys are so
yeah.
dumb, you simple-minded.
This week on the podcast, the worst one. Okay, so the
best.
question is, what are your thoughts on the sudden popularity of idol anime?
It's always been popular.
It's always been
Well,
popular,
like
but I think
2010
we've
is
seen,
probably when it boosted up.
yeah, we've seen a lot of merging between the slice of life ideas and the
Idol ideas.
what's it
Like
called? Idol
technically,
ideas,
like
yeah.
idols, like if you specifically idol anime, sure, I can see that. But like idols have been around forever in Japan. Like just voice actors are usually idols a lot of the time.
Do you think one guy just suddenly had an idea? It's like, okay, so idols are really popular. What are we gonna do? Holy shit! We could put them in our anime.
One man did have that idea
Well, you
back in
gotta
like
think,
early
such a good way to
2000s.
make
His name was
money.
Satoshi Kon, and he made a really weird movie about it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But yeah, idol anime, sort of more on the rise, I guess. But idols in general, been around for a while. There's Idolmaster in 2012, one of the best idol show. Cinderella
best,
Girls,
yeah.
the eventual million live Idolmaster anime, the eventual Idolmaster Side M anime. Basically, it's all Idolmaster.
Isn't there a
that's the good
Macross
stuff.
series?
Well,
like, isn't Macross just about idols?
I don't know. I haven't watched Macross.
I think some of it is.
I watched the.
yeah.
I know like the dude behind it and like why he's so respected. Like he made Aquarion Evol specifically,
oh yeah.
which is, oh my god, you need to watch that show. It is absolutely ridiculous, and the dialogue is so very over the top in the best way. Because, all right, Callum, imagine you're sitting at home, and you're listening to an audiobook. Audible.com sponsored us. And then a mech pops up. A guy shirtless jumps out, waves his dick in front of you, and was like, "Hey, you want to watch Aquarian Evil?" And you say, "Yeah," because that is Aquarian Evil in a nutshell a lot of the time. I don't know a good way to explain. It's such a weird show.
Yeah.
That
There's
sound
actually
pretty
Aquarian
weird,
Logos,
yeah.
which is airing, and nobody's watching it except for me.
Yeah, Aquarian staff, if you are watching this podcast hoping to recruit Glen Love Subway to your PR department,
GlenLovesAnime.
I'd ask that you reconsider.
Awful idea.
Can you imagine that, though? Can you just imagine that sort of advertising? That'd be so
I
aggressive.
can, and no, I don't.
It's
want
like
to anymore.
you're sleeping in your bed. Dude wakes you up on top of you, like, Oni-chan, Oni-chan, and on his penis says, "Watch Aquarian Evil." That is some very direct, good advertising. It gets it in their mind. They're not going to forget about that. Like, really, right? Think of something better. You think of something better. If you two think you're so good at this
I think there are a
advertising
million
stuff.
things better, like
I'm not even
making
gonna
a trailer
think.
for it and putting it on television.
How did we get here from this idle question? There's
have
the
no
answer.
idea.
Ask questions, please.
There
You-
was
you got
actually
here.
2 more questions, guys, while we were talking about that.
Oh,
Well, kind of
oh,
loosely
well-
talking about idol anime.
oh no,
uh,
we did it, but like there wasn't much to say. Like, yeah, there's been more idol anime cropping up, I guess. What's one of the more recent ones? AKB48, but that was already around.
Wait, that's not recent, is it? That's like the same time as Idolmaster. Well, like,
It's like
yeah.
like
You
2013.
got
I
Look
think.
Doll, you got Million Doll.
yeah, that's more recent.
Oh.
Million Doll was the worst thing ever, and it made me want to kill myself, but it still existed.
I feel like there was a bigger one. Oh yeah, there's that one show coming out, which isn't really. I guess it is idols. It's the one with like the statues by Liden Films.
Oh shit!
This
that
like
one.
the statues from Greece. Did you see the PV? The PV's absolutely
Yeah, it's
fucking
great.
wonderful.
Like, I wasn't sure what it is, but no, it's just
It's
As it-
just
it's an idol show,
statues
but-
who are idols, but they don't do anything because they're fucking statues. I don't understand.
but well, no, the show is just one big pun based on the idea of the traditional idea of what an idol is just like a statue or image to a deity. And someone not only made that pun, but made an entire show about that one fucking pun.
Monogat, is it? No. I was about to say, like, isn't most of
What?
Monogatari is like a pun. Huh?
I thought you were going to say, is Monogatari an idol anime?
Oh,
That's
fun
like,
fun fact. Fun fact. Did you know
Could be.
that the kanji for Araragi, like, can be rewritten as calendar, and then his emotos, Karen, can be rewritten as like one of the months, and then Tsukiji can be rewritten as Monday or Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Fun facts, Monogatari.
Yeah.
Owari Monogatari is really good. I can't talk about it because these two don't watch it for whatever reason. They just hate themselves and dislike good anime.
Okay. Anyway, since we're going to put the entire question segment early, actually, I think it's a good idea because it means that we can.
No, this is like a one-time. If this doesn't get people to ask questions, it's gone.
If you're wondering why this episode is so shit, we're trying to prove it to you that these questions need to get better. That's the purpose of this
episode. Not
shit.
This is a very engaging episode with great conversation.
Okay.
This is no different than the last ones.
If bot on Twitter says, "Is there an anime where you said to yourself, man, this has so much potential, yet they just threw it all away"?
Rolling Girls.
No Game No Life.
Yes, No Game No Life. Yeah. That's a
go.
great...
What potential did No Game No Life have?
Well, just
It
everything
might have not
really.
been terrible.
Expansive world.
Well, yeah, but then you can just say that about bloody anything. Give me more specifics.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah,
Because not all anime
really
execute themselves awfully.
I really enjoyed the gamification of just general political things, and I think that could have been expanded on way, way, way better than it actually did.
I think the
in
incest
show.
could have been expanded on better, to be quite honest.
I thought that they should have just killed Shiro. You know that episode 1, they come flying through the sky into the new world.
She should have just hit a pillar
Shiro
and
should
died.
have just fucking splattered.
Just blood everywhere. Just kill
Like
her off.
I'm not that. I don't dislike her that much, but I definitely
She is awful.
She is
Holy
not.
shit.
She's not. She's not great.
She is such a shitamoto. Come on. Oh,
No,
She
she's
ruined that show.
great. I wouldn't recommend her. Rolling Girls though.
I still don't agree with you on Rolling
No,
Girls.
we agreed on this. I swear. Every single time we talk
I
about
do
Rolling
remember
Girls.
you saying something
Oh,
like
we
this
agreed
last
on
episode.
the ending not being very good, but then you've got problems with the middle bit. Which
No, I
don't.
got problems with specifically most of the arcs. No, not most of them, like 3 of them. Fuck. This is goddamn. Like, okay, Rolling Girls had so it was as I like to say, Rolling Girls was always rolling, always busy. It was full of like imaginative ideas, and like every new episode provided some sort of stylistic flair, but it just didn't make use of that flair. Like, it was stylish, had a ton of creative energy, but the creative gears never actually started rolling. It never actually went anywhere with the creativity, is my problem with it. It was too
fun.
many good ideas, not enough execution on any single one of them.
But then it was kind of an amalgamation of everything anyway. It didn't really need to focus on any
It
core
didn't
narrative
need
idea
to,
because it did.
but if it had done that well, which it did not, like I said, nothing it tried to do was ever executed as well as it could have been, or well in general. Like, when it had 2 arcs that specifically aimed for like emotional resonance with the viewer. But guess what? These girls we've been following, it hasn't been about them. You can't do that. You can't suddenly change gears to trying to be. Why is my phone ringing? Fuck. Guys, live on the podcast.
This week on the AniFix podcast.
They've got Glen.
Okay,
They're coming for Glen.
Who's calling Glen? We should make this into a regular
Hello?
segment.
Hello?
Ooh,
This
who
is
it?
tense. It's the anime
Hello?
police.
Yeah.
It's the anime police.
Hello?
It's actually the Canipa Brigade.
It was the
Going,
Prime
"Oh,
Minister of
no."
Japan calling me to tell me that
you have
I
shit
should
taste?
just stop. Like, he didn't expand on that at all. He's just like, stop. I don't.
He's probably a big fan of the Rolling
don't
Girls,
know.
and you're just
I don't know what that implies.
you're just trashing.
I'm
it.
not trashing it. I really like everything Rolling Girls tried to do. I just wish it had done it better. It was worth it for the highlights where it did do things well, but it was just a disappointing road trip that could have been the AniFix road trip. It could have been better. But yeah, Russ, you didn't answer the question. What's a fuck's
Oh,
sake.
for God's sake.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. That was a
this
text
is-
That's
message.
someone else who has a big problem with
Just
him.
everyone has a
Russ,
problem.
just
with
not
Glen.
No Game No Life. Give me an idea. What's a show you thought didn't like?
I
Didn't live
don't
up
know
to
if
your
I don't know if I'm entirely if I think this really in reality, but
Hey,
maybe
just say it.
Angel Beats, maybe I don't know.
Oh no,
don't-
I think Angel Beats had I think its second half with when they introduced that new character. What's his name? Capman.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I'm sure everyone does. The guy with the gun.
Yeah. The guy, the man with the golden gun. I think his introduction was absolutely fucking atrocious.
Yeah, but like I really like the whole idea of Angel Beats. You know, I know I
can
kind of
play the-
I kind
play
of
the
like the
visual
afterlife
novel
as a
and fuck your
setting.
favorite
I
girl.
don't. Wait, what was that, Glen? I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I said you can fuck. I said you can play the visual novel and fuck your favorite girl.
I don't think you can actually.
You
but-
can.
Can you?
You can.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, the thing is, it's being released like in 4 or 7 parts. In the first one, which is called like First Beat
First beat.
or
Yeah.
something.
Oh no, trust me, it's like probably one of the only visual novels I'd ever play. Just because I don't know, I long for a bit more Angel Beats that isn't so, I don't know, so
Condensed.
condensed. Yeah.
There's a crass joke to be made with a show that calls itself First Beat and eroge.
Do you have I ever? I'm not sure if I talked about this because I feel like I have. I know I've told Callum this. Russ, why is Angel Beats called Angel Beats?
Oh god.
Have you ever thought about this? No, just like give me your best. Give me your.
I mean,
best
there's a
it-
lot of
is it a
music.
spoiler?
It's a lot of like.
Oh, it's Angel Beats is like a million. It's 5 years old.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Although
don't,
Russ
who cares?
did get that question right because the title means multiple things. That's it's clever titling.
See, those people at Key, don't you just love them?
Wait, did you actually give a reason as to why it's called Angel Beats?
Well, no, I said. Well, Callum said
he
it was
said,
right to say that the show is like full of music. Music is a big part of Angel Beats. I mean, they made up
So you
a
could say
fake
that the
band.
Beats
Alright.
You can buy their
is to
album.
do with the
What's the name?
musical
What's the
res-
name
Girl
of
Dead
one
Monster.
What's the name of one of the main characters?
Oh. I don't know which one. Which one? There's
Angel.
loads.
Angel
Okay, yeah.
Beats. The beating of her heart.
Okay. Yeah.
But remember, there's a subplot.
Yeah,
in there
yeah.
about
I get you. I
yeah.
get you. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
wow.
that's-
Yeah.
That's an explanation for the title.
Wow,
Great.
my
It's
mind
called
is
Angel
blown.
Beats because
Podcasting.
Onatashi gave Kanade her heart. For fuck's sake.
No, I Okay, Glen, I get it.
No, it's just like I just wanted to guess, but you just.
Then Glen, why is Brave Beats called Brave Beats?
Because the main character's brave. And he dances the beats.
Exactly.
There you go.
See?
Well, there we go. That's just that question in the very anticlimactic matter because Russ is the worst AniFix member. Please cast your votes.
I'm pretty sure I'm safe. Actually, I'm not sure.
I think-
we should
I
do
think
that,
that-
you know. We should do
I
a
think
poll.
there's people.
I'm interested.
I think
You actually
there's
want a
many
poll
people
for
in this
3
world.
No,
people.
I
Talk
actually
about
really
who's
want to do a poll to see who's the most hated anime AniFix member. Like, I'm really curious. I mean, I imagine it's probably not Glen. So it's either a competition between me and
Let's do it
Callum.
at 5,000 subs, okay? Let's do it.
Okay. Look forward to that, guys. Look forward to it.
What was the other question?
The Lynch
So did you give the
episode.
names of the people who asked the questions, by the way?
They know who they are.
Thank you to you two.
You saved this podcast.
And Myth on Twitter says, "Is One Punch Man the inverted commas savior of anime? Is there any savior of anime?
No.
Does anime need any saving at all?
Anime is never like.
That's
anime,
no, what,
that
anime
ticks
only
me
needed
off
to be,
so much.
Anime only needed to be saved back when like it was the 90s,
Yeah.
and it got saved. And ever since then,
Yeah,
it's
fine.
been growing. It's a growing industry.
Did you hear about
Yeah.
Kadokawa opening up a school? Did you hear about that? Did you hear about that, guys?
Oh,
Is it a school on how to be a cunt?
It don't say that, Glen. It's No, it's just a school that like teaches people, I don't know, to do stuff relevant to the anime industry, I guess.
Are you sure it's like a specific brand? Because Kodakawa is also like in video games and stuff. Like...
Yeah, no, I think that's what it is. But a lot of people are criticizing it because they're scared that it's just going to make Japan's otaku population even worse. Like, I noticed that's a bit
not like from what I can tell, it's not a high school. It's like a
no, it's a it's vocational learning.
Yeah, vocational learning sort of thing.
Yeah, it is.
And for a growing industry, it's probably a really good idea. And for Kadokawa to starting themselves, then yeah,
but I don't know. I don't know how well it will work in reality. I mean, do you have to go to Kadokawa's school? Can't you just go to any other thing and do any other course related to the industry?
Of course, but
I don't know. Yeah, I feel
it's just one
like
thing that exists.
When I looked at like the images and stuff, I don't know. It didn't seem very serious. It seemed like it was just one big joke. But I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong.
People don't set these things up as just a big joke.
I don't know. It looked like a joke to me, but yeah. I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I hope I'm wrong anyway.
There's someone on the executive board who's been spending all night going, okay, what are we gonna set up? We need to spend loads of money, and then you're going, it's just one big joke, and that's his job.
Well, he could have done a better job.
That poor executive is probably getting paid fucking loads.
Anyway, back on to is One Punch Man saving anime?
You know,
I want to rewrite that question.
I want to say that One Punch Man, controversial opinion. It's a lot more boring than I remember it being. Like it has its highlights, but. And I think the arc where he fights like that space dude is really cool, and that's the one thing I'm actually looking forward to.
I also have the controversial opinion that I think it gets worse over time.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Just because the beginning's so goddamn worse, I don't understand where you get that because it's mainly a comedy, but like it runs out of its own jokes because. All the punchlines follow the similar deadpan formula and aren't funny after the 6th time. And it just feels like this amazing animation team and all of these amazing action scenes are being wasted on a show where
I don't think it was wasted. I think
it's not wasted just because the animation. But it's like I wish the show wanted me to care about these fights. I want a show where I would supposedly care, because it's not you're not meant to care.
Yeah, there is something definitely to be said.
Like
for
it's
that
not
because...
bad. It is not bad. It's for like 1/5 of every episode. It's a phenomenal show, but the other 4/5 not so much.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if One Punch Man hasn't gotten like a huge following online, I don't think it would have continued as long as it has, and it had to get to this point where it was like, okay, we're gonna have to introduce loads more characters. We're gonna have to do all of these things to fill in the bit where Saitama isn't punching the bad guy.
I think that's quite more interesting, and I'm looking forward to that. To be honest, because like. You think you're on the side that Saitama is the more interesting character, and he is, and I want Saitama to be around. But
then you always know what the conclusion of every single arc is going to be. The conclusion is always going to be Saitama punches the dude.
I don't care that I know the conclusion. I care about the punchline to that conclusion, because, like I said, One Punch Man is mostly a comedy. I would rather just have. Not the same deadpan humor at the end every single time.
If you go to some corners of the internet, there's people who are passionately arguing over whether Goku from Dragon Ball Z would beat Saitama from One Punch Man.
Have these people ever perhaps thought about leaving the basement? I really dislike those types of discussions. I really dislike those types of discussions, like power level discussions. Like, who cares?
Because what some of the biggest argument that people who say Goku would win are saying is there's this idea of the no limits fallacy, that Saitama doesn't show his limits, so therefore you can't make any argument for him. And that's an interesting thing with the show, because I don't think people are seeing it for what it is in many ways, which is a gag manga.
Yeah, a lot of people
Like, everything is for the sake of one joke, and people actually think that Saitama is going to find someone who he's going to have a good fight with. But yeah, that's not the joke.
I just wish this lineup of like so many talented animators was just on a different show. It's like I love going on the Sakugaburo and watching the highlights. It's great. One Punch Man, probably one of the best animated shows in a long while. But come on, please.
Do you know what I think is saving anime? Not One Punch Man. It's the little things like Wakaba Girl
Robo-Dick?
and Yamano Susume. As long as we have those, I'm fine. I don't even care if the anime industry gets reduced to things like Wakaba Girl and Yamano Susume. I'd be happy. I wouldn't care.
Yamano Susume is on a completely different level, but yeah.
Have you guys had the situation where you've been talking to people like who don't constantly watch anime, yet they're watching One Punch Man?
No.
Like, we haven't seen...
No.
Actually, there's one person who I've been speaking to about it, because he was like, "Hey Glen, you like it? You like these cartoons, right? I'm watching One Punch Man." And I just sighed deeply, and I was like, "All right, let's talk about this, I guess."
But I think it's really interesting, because we haven't seen something like this since Kill la Kill had a bit of it, and Attack on Titan certainly.
It is not on Attack on Titan's level.
Attack on Titan was the big
it's
one.
It's not on Attack on Titan's level, but I think it's capturing that.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
I don't watch
Callum.
anime constantly.
No, I can see that. Not that I've experienced it, but I can imagine that's what it's like for you and Glen.
Well, yeah, I've been into university and just had talks with like some people who I don't talk to that often. It's like, oh yeah, I have been watching One Punch Man recently. It's so good. I was like,
yeah,
cool.
No, see, I would be like that, but I stay away from real life weebs like the plague, because they just depress me. It's sad.
I've got a friend who was saying, oh yeah, like the last anime he watched was Kill la Kill, and then he's like,
and what
yeah,
was it before that? Attack
Punch
on
Man.
Titan. Yeah.
Don't remember what it was. I think it was Gurren Lagann. But
Attack on Titan then before that. But yeah. No, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I think it's something really good for the Western. I think it's saving, if there's something is going to be saved, it's the Western side of things.
Let the West die.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Let it
please.
die.
I don't want the West to die, because I live in the West.
One Punch Man is not saving the West in
die.
any way. Like, I don't understand how you can make that statement, Callum.
I just import your anime.
I think it's making
kids.
somewhat. I think it has potential to basically bring on more Western anime fans into the medium.
Well, of course it does, but so does so many other shows. It's not particularly
The Western anime fan base has been growing more and more.
I'd say that it's just been going on a general upwards trend.
I'm pretty sure that's a pretty.
Do you know how many people go to fucking MCM Comic Con now? It's ridiculous. And I've been told by people that go there's no comics at MCM Comic Con. It's just fucking anime now. It's just a big weeb convention.
Oh yeah.
Like, I would say that.
Yeah.
One Punch Man is not saving the West.
That's what,
it may be aiding it, but it's not saving it. It was always on an upward
I think
trend.
it's.
Yeah. So there you
go. That's
go.
why I was hesitant to say saving.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, and then there's the question: does anime need saving at all? And that's no.
Nope. It's absolutely fine. In my books.
If anything, it probably needs a bit less saving right now. A bit like slow down, anime industry. You're working your hardest, but take a break every once in a while.
No, don't.
That's your message from the AniFix podcast.
No, keep making bad anime. I love it.
Take off work.
I love it.
You know, I do actually like bad anime in a weird way.
The thing is, I put so much thought into this. It's not bad because I like it.
That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah.
Whoa.
I couldn't believe it.
No.
I'm sitting here watching, I don't know, Asterix War, fucking He Don't Know
Onsen-chan.
Aria, I'm watching K, Return of Canes.
Onsen-chan is fucking great.
It's not
It's
actually called
like-
Onsen-chan, but that's
Yeah.
that's
I
it's a
somehow
spirit.
went along
It's a
with
spirit
your-
who is the god of an onsen or something like that. Yeah.
But it's also the ultimate wingman.
Yeah. Yeah. So
The
yeah.
only show that genuinely is awful from this season is Lance and Mask, and nobody's watching it to know that it's bad.
I was so disappointing. Like, you know those questions that people always ask? Like, oh, what's your favourite character in a bad show? Cool Horse from... that
Totally
show.
underused.
Absolutely.
Misrepresented in Lance and Mask, to be quite honest. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Genuinely tragic.
And that is the end of the questions segment. Ask questions.
Which happened to go at the start.
Guys, I have a
Sorry.
question of my own.
Yeah, go for
and it's
it.
not what you
Oh,
think
okay.
yet, Glenn. We'll get to that. But
No,
you know
save
the
that for- save that,
KyoAni,
save
the film that they're working on from the manga that Callum
Oh,
really
Koine
likes.
Katachi.
Yeah, when is
Yamada!
that coming out? Because I'm actually really excited for
Probably.
that.
You might want to turn down
It's,
my audio right
wait,
there. I may have
where-
blown it out a bit.
It's fine.
It's probably going to come out.
visually here.
It's probably spring. It's either spring or
Actually,
summer.
no. We can't be saying that. We can't be a bit hesitant here on the AniFix podcast. We're here now to reveal to you that it will be in cinemas worldwide fall 2016.
Is that
That's
actually? Is that
confirmation from
Except in the
AniFix
is that-
UK,
podcast.
because
is that
the
actually
UK is shit.
is that actually true, Callum? Have
It's true until it's just.
I'm still-
So
I'm
lucky, Callum.
I'm still
you wouldn't
guessing
go
it's
see it in the
spring
cinema.
2016.
Oh my god! Do you know how much I want to go see a KyoAni work in the
I
cinema?
actually.
Jesus.
Russ,
Honestly,
Russ, you know what you want to
probably-
see? It
I
doesn't
get the
matter.
feeling I
It doesn't
won't.
matter because you know who made Tomoko Love Story, Tomoko Market, worked on did K-On! Season 2, worked on K-On!, worked on Euphonium, did basically tons of shit that you love. Naoko Yamada is directing it, and this is like the best possible thing that could have happened. This is an adaptation for
Yeah.
a silent
That's what I'm
voice.
saying. What the
I know,
hell?
but you just
I
said
just said I
KyoAni. You
loved
need to
it.
talk about Yamada. Yamada is a master of intimacy. She has crafted something that is so equally a slice of life and tour de force. Because with this film, it reveals Yamada.
As you can see, Glen is very
That was-
excited for this
She
work.
made Tomoko Love Story. Like, take this for example. It jumps from beat to beat with tremendous confidence, assured in exactly how to inform the audience of where they are, what has been learned, how to keep moving forward. It never.
I
it
just want
it
to
doesn't
point out,
waste
Glenn,
time.
what I said was, I wish I could see a KyoAni work in the cinema. I didn't say anything about.
Yamada is the best.
I didn't say anything about Yamada.
Let's talk about Yamada. Can we just talk about
Okay,
Yamada?
everyone, let's do everybody. We're going to do it.
Can we talk about how
On the
Tomoko
spot,
Love
top
Story?
10 now.
Can we?
Is it Naoki or Naoka?
I just say Yamada because I
Naoko.
can't pronounce that part of her name.
It's Naoka Yamada. There we go.
Naoka Yamada, director at Kyoto Animation, K-On! Season 2.
amazing.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
Top 50 Naoka Yamada shows. Everyone, let's start number 50.
No.
This is the best I can do for jokes today.
That was
It's
awful.
like 1 a.m.
See, now, if people vote for me as the worst AniFix member after that, they are wrong.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to steadily make myself the worst human being on the earth, just so that if you lose, it's just all the more devastating.
But can we just?
Oh dear.
You guys haven't seen Love Story, but just you've seen Yamada's work.
I have indeed.
She can convey a story about grief, loss, passion, joy.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what it is. She will convey it utterly seamlessly through hiding it. Because she doesn't have to say it. It doesn't have to be brought out in the limelight. Because all of it is going to be unsaid, but all of it is conveyed through every bit of framing, every beat, every cut, every moment of silence, every overwhelming music cue, all of the character acting, just all perfectly formed to alleviate you with operatic rhythm. Yamada is one of the best anime directors, and I cannot believe she is directing a silent voice. Like, that is like the dream. That the adaptation when they announced that, I thought I thought I was asleep. Like, can you honestly? I still can't believe it. I still can't fucking believe
Oh no,
it.
it's gonna be great. I can't wait.
There's been multiple news reports, and now I've decided that it's actually worth believing it now because there's too much evidence.
But yeah, just like
I'm
everything
so
I just said
excited.
there, Tomoko Love's Story, go watch it.
Absolutely.
You don't need to watch Tomoko Market,
Yeah,
even though Market's good.
I'm just like Anthem of the Heart never came to Australia, and I'm fucking scared that it's not going. That I'm going to have to watch Kanekatachi, like just on a DVD or
Oh
something.
god, no.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
tragic.
actually, yes.
I wouldn't
you
want
can
to
feel
see it
my
in a
pain
theater
for once.
because in
I
America,
get to watch shit
Yeah.
in the cinema.
you know how it's called a
God.
silent voice? Man, no one in that fucking theater would have a silent voice because that's American theaters for you.
Yeah.
I would
it's-
glad.
I don't understand that culture of talking.
No,
on
I would
cinema.
hate that.
Well,
I
it's
would
not
flip.
that. It's like it's just like
In
there's
the
just
UK
some
and
there's just
Australia,
some
it's like-
bad fruits among the fucking garden every now and then.
Seriously, you can get escorted out for talking in a
Well, yeah,
cinema
you can
in the
too,
UK.
but like these are like people getting paid minimum wage, and they don't give a fuck. They're not gonna like go up to this person and be like, "Yeah, you gotta go and make a scene."
Yeah, but think if they
Yeah,
if they
it's weird,
they're
'cause,
watching the
I've
film,
always-
they're gonna think this is amazing. This Kyoani, oh, this is amazing. They will want to kick those people out. It will be a dead silent cinema, except for when
Yeah, but you know, at cinemas, sometimes they start with this, like concert. They always start with turn off your mobile phones, don't talk. Like they don't do that so much anymore.
Well,
but
like
no, they
think
still
it-
do that.
maybe
don't
that was
they?
all just.
They still do
th-
that.
there's
not
always
here.
somebody who by a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or something gets dragged to the cinema, and you know they don't care. They don't care about this movie. They're there with significant other, so. It's like there's always that
even
one
that,
person
it's
who has
just
their bloody light
it's
on,
that
and it's just
basic
like even
sign
if you
of
turn the brightness
respect.
all the way down, if I'm above you, I can fucking see it, you cunt.
But think, if you're in a weeb-infested cinema, isn't
That's
that
even
less likely to
worse.
happen? Really?
It's even
I don't know, I've
worse.
never
I would not
experienced
want
it.
that. These people aren't
Anime
weebs.
fans
These
are the
people aren't
worst people in the
weebs.
world.
Like these are anime fans.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Russ, when you come to Expo, you're gonna run into a few of them. You're gonna
Few.
run into them, and you'll understand what I mean.
Quite a few, probably.
Just quite a few, yeah.
Yeah.
God, I'm so
Russ, have you
excited
ever
for
been
Expo.
to an anime
No, I've
expo?
never been. I have never been.
Okay,
I've heard
that's why you
stories.
think the anime community is terrible.
Yeah. But I can't wait for Expo. Who's coming to Expo? Tell me in
Everybody.
the comments. Tell me if you're coming to Expo. I will come and talk to you. I really want to talk to everyone. You come up, you say, "Oh, Russ from AniFix," and I'll be like, "You'll make me happy. You'll make my day."
Can we just start a trend that if you meet Russ at Anime Expo, you've got to call him the Anime Planet?
Please don't do that.
Also, his other name, the Microsoft Sam.
God, you're
Yeah.
so mean. Just
Nah,
call me the Terminator while you're
robotic
at it as well. Just throw everything at
Yeah, the
me.
robotic overlord. Just like when you see him, just point to shout, the robots are coming.
Oh.
Oh man, but yeah, like if you couldn't tell, really like Yamada. Really excited for
I
that
think
film.
we all do. Come on. I think you are a shit anime fan if you don't. I don't care. You're just bad. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
So that's it really. That's all you need to know. Yeah.
It does. Maybe it's because like we obviously pay more attention to the directors that we like, but I've seen that some of the best directors within the industry are just female directors.
No, it's actually female directors have just been popping up more and more recently, and it's great.
Yeah,
Like
they definitely make up a minority, but like there's a load of really standout directors out there.
Rie Matsumoto, Yamada.
There was another I was looking at a few weeks ago.
There's quite a few.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough of that. I know you guys haven't watched like much anime or anything because you guys. This is like this is like technically our bloody job to watch these cartoons. and we're
Our
not doing
job.
This is fine.
Our job. Yeah. That's the best way to describe it.
it. Well,
Actually, probably is at this point. I spend more time on videos than I do at work.
the best anime podcast. Yeah, I haven't watched much. I watched something. Well, I've been watching it. Haikyuu.
Oh, nice.
You know,
I need someone. Okay, Glen, I need
Mm-hmm.
you right now
Oh
because
dear.
on my way, booking the
Oh.
plane ticket.
For,
I got the
Guys,
lube.
are you listening to
for
this?
for sports series, I've basically been blinded by the majesty that is iShield 21, and I'm finding it hard to enjoy sports series, and I really want to enjoy Haikyuu. I want to get back into it. I need you to convince me.
You don't deserve it.
This isn't.
You don't
just-
deserve my convincing because you didn't continue after episode 3.
Oh dear.
You watched up to episode 3, made a video about it, and abandoned it. You don't deserve to watch Haikyuu anymore.
Please, I really want to.
I'll sell it to other people.
Get into it.
I wanted to mention it just
Okay,
because, like, is there any other sports anime besides, like, say, Ping Pong, the animation,
Ping pong.
which it,
Yeah.
Ping Pong,
Ping pong. Yeah.
which
Oh,
has actual consistent animation. Like, I've watched tons of sports anime, like Yaomushi Pedal more recently, Kiriko no Baskets, and let's not count Free, because that's unfair.
yeah, that's cheating.
Swimming is a sport. I just like to point
It
that out.
is, but like within Chihaya Furu,
That is also a sport.
yeah, but it's not as well animated as Haikyuu. Haikyuu is one of the few sports anime that actually has consistent animation. Something's always moving. It's actually like just
Yeah.
in general a better animated show than most. It's really sad because like people are. I remember I saw comments before on a thread somewhere. How come Kiriko no Basket isn't as well animated as Haikyuu? It's because it's a different sub studio.
Doesn't deserve it.
It also didn't deserve it because Haikyuu's a better show. But Kiriko, my ships, so I forgive it. Is that show? What was it called? iShield. Did that have consistent animation?
No. Yeah,
One ounce. Not
as
not
far
really
as
consistent.
animation goes, not within the super cool area.
Why do these productions keep happening? And they're like, oh man, sports have a lot of movement. We fucked up.
We've only just realised halfway through.
It's like I love sports shows just because they're always like these intense shows of skill of like random fucking sports. And like things I don't really like sports like Karuta, like Chihaya Furu, but just like can we just have animation, please? Because I'm just watching Haikyuu and I can't. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of watching these shows with no animation. Just please.
Yeah.
It's,
And the main reason I watched sports, I did watch sports series for a while just because I wanted to learn about the sports. That's why I get pissed off every time that a
That
new
is literally the
baseball
worst
manga
reason
comes
to
out.
watch a sports anime.
No, but it's honestly, iShield 21, that like made me so enthusiastic about American football until I realised it wasn't nearly that interesting.
oh no, American football sucks.
You should watch Little Busters, Callum. You get all the ins and outs of baseball. It's basically a guide to baseball. It's great.
But recently a new manga started in Jump and it's just fucking baseball again. Because Japan is fucking obsessed with it. And yeah, I'm always, that's what got me interested in Yaopeda. It's like, oh, cycling, we don't have much of that. It's what initially got me interested in Haikyuu, although I want to continue it for different reasons.
You want to?
I actually used to be really good at volleyball in primary school.
Dude, volleyball's the best.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really tall.
No, me and
Kind of an
Callum-
advantage of just being really tall. You just stand at the net.
That's like every sport though. It's like if you're tall, oh my god, he's probably so good at this sport.
Yeah. Except I was never very good at basketball. But
Oh, that's was the best.
yeah, volleyball is just
You're not very good with
Volleyball's
hand-eye
fun.
coordination, Callum. Oh dear.
great hand-eye coordination. Oh, oops! I just
Good job.
There you go.
I
That's
should've-
his hand-eye
see, I should've-
coordination in
I should
action.
have. I should have scripted that skit just then. Oh, shit. That's all. Now I need to
By the
put this
way,
back.
I should point out how popular Haikyuu was in Japan. It was, like Glen. If I knew
Super
you liked
popular.
Haikyuu this much,
go.
I would have
There we
bought
go.
you so much Haikyuu stuff because you could just
Well-
buy so much, and it was really cheap as well. Like everywhere you go, there was a different themed clear file of the Haikyuu boys
Did the clear
in that
did the-
tourist attraction.
Did the clear files have them fucking?
I'm pretty sure the ones in Akihabara did, yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Glen,
Yeah.
there are many, many, many places on the internet where you can see them.
Trust me,
fucking.
he
I
knows,
want to have it on
Callum.
my
Like-
wall though. I want that look
The show has.
from my parents when they come into my room, look at it in the wall, say nothing, and just look at me. And I'm like, yeah, I know you didn't wish you had. I know you wish you didn't have me. I know.
But I'm here, bitch.
I'm here though. That's the
Yeah,
that's the
it's
kind of
also the
love
thing
I
where-
need. Okay.
Uh,
I don't need this internet bullshit.
s-
It's not the same if she comes in. If my mother comes in and she looks at my computer and sees these volleyball boys rubbing their balls against each other, figuratively and literally. It's just not the same. Not the same. She'll just be like, just he's curious. If she comes in and sees two boys like having sex on my wall, she'll be like,
oh dear.
it's right next to the girls having sex on the wall. I'm just you're a really confusing kid, and I don't. Are you sure you're my son? Okay.
I'm just a Fudanshi, mother.
Oh my God.
You never understand, Mom. Never.
Oh.
You know, it must have been so bewildering to my mom and my stepdad, because one day I just didn't say anything. I just put up a bunch of anime shit because I was tired of it. I was like, I'm tired of this being in my closet and not like seeing the light. So I just put this Arima poster up, put like a Magi Brilliant Park on my wall, Kantai Collection, fucking Nanoha, Kafuka Graffiti,
Just
too.
everything, really.
Just all of this like garbage anime on my wall. And my mom was like, I didn't realize we were starting a garbage surface. But I really like to imagine the conversation they had that night when they went to their bedroom, lying down, and they were like, that kid has problems.
What have we done? Where did we fuck up? Yeah. Oh dear.
Haiky's good.
You didn't sell me that at all. You actually spent
Oh yeah,
most
I
of the
kind of
time
forgot that I
talking about
forgot
the-
I was meant to
Talking
be
about how much you like
Mm.
balls. Yeah.
Well, I feel like
Yeah.
that's an inevitability with this podcast, so
It is kind of
it's like, why else do people listen to it?
not by our design, by just purely by Glen.
It's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. Anyways, what did you expect? You guys didn't watch anime? I'm the only one who did.
Yeah, I watched GJ Boo a few weeks
Oh,
ago.
GJ Boo! Oh, I love GJ Boo so much.
GJ Boo is one of those things that those like within, because people constantly go on about like, oh, school comedies, oh, so generic.
Fuck
But
off
then
with that.
so many times, like I love what GJ Boo does with it. This completely batshit crazy character dynamic that fucking makes no sense ever. And yeah, I'm not sure I like it as much as I liked Love Lab because I've been going.
Oh no,
through,
it's
is it Masahiko
a
Ota?
lot more laid back than Love Lab.
Yeah.
Love Lab was comedy like 24/7. GJ Boo was a lot more like just chilling out and
Just chilling.
then
Yeah,
jokes.
which was amazing. Because I was sick at the time, and so I was just lying on my couch, just like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch GJ Boo, and it's fucking fantastic for that. You just sit there, you watch all these people in a club going on about fucking bullshit, and it's the best moment that you can have in your life.
You really like that kind of show, don't you? Where people just sit in a room and talk bullshit. Like,
I do. Like, Chronicles of the Going Home Club is my favourite anime. Of just generally.
Wait, really?
GA art design
Really?
class takes place. Yeah.
of every
haven't I made it
every
clear?
other show on this
Of
planet.
every other show in this planet, Chronicles of the Going Home Club is my favourite.
I actually didn't
thought it
know
was
that. I
obvious.
thought it was just like a joke
Just
favorite,
one joke.
you know? Like,
No, Chronicles of the Going Home Club is the best anime of all time.
I
I say that with
I
the
do love
complete
Chronicles of the
seriousness.
Going Home Club, but I don't think it deserves that title. In all honesty,
I think it does, and I'll fight you for it.
we'll fight one day. We'll fight.
You still want me to sell Haikyuu, do you?
Yes, please.
All right.
Because right now, it's
There's
like,
about to be a fight, and it's best we.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of
I gotta
balls.
comment down with balls. Just whip out your balls, both of you, and let's just have a discussion. And just a short discussion, okay? Whip them out. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Listeners too.
Glen just
No,
fucking.
no,
Glen,
God, yeah,
just
we got.
fucking get on
I
it.
need the balls for. It's motivation.
It's people at work right now.
Probably.
I'm going,
You've
"Oh,
just got
fine,
them
Glen told me
fired,
to."
Glen.
All right, whatever.
Oh my
It
gosh.
doesn't matter. You two are smart. You're not dumb people. You know that
Well,
the
one of us
concept,
anyway.
the concept of a story like volleyball or Chronicles of the Going Home Club, which is just a club room, it doesn't mean that just because it's this that it can't be a poignant story. And the Haiku's same exact way. You know, it's about volleyball, which on the surface very
E.g. every
Really?
idol anime.
boring.
Yeah. So,
It's very good with emotional bonds between the characters because you build it through the sport, or just like in real life, you do anything with the people enough time, you build an emotional bond with them, and it's just very natural, and it's really apparent as the show progresses. And how, like, a single spike or other volleyball terms that I don't really know can be like declarations of earnest conviction, like assisting another player during the game can demonstrate growing loyalty, just stuff like that. Like we're doing right now. We're recording a podcast together. Do you feel the emotional bond coming? Do you feel it building up?
No, that's all.
I feel the
Great.
emotional hate growing,
Great.
to be
And
honest.
also, it's a great show just because it's lots of larger than life cinematic sequences, consistent animation, sheer energy, just unrivaled intensity. It's just, who doesn't like sweaty high school boys smacking balls? Come on, it's good. There you go. Did that sell it, Callum? Did you
Is
like
that going to be the title of this episode?
I hope. I hope. I was pushing for it. You're the
Sweaty
one who
high
brought it
school
up.
boys.
Oh, dear.
Did that sell it though?
I was just wondering.
Did it sell it though?
Yeah, somewhat. It's
Fuck you.
It's
I sold it.
if you say so. Are all of the characters, like all of the team players, like on the course at the same time?
No. There's more than only 6 people could be on the court at once. You dumbass! You said you played volleyball.
I don't know how large. I don't know how large the cast is. Like when I watched it,
I know you
it
watched
was about
3. You watched
6.
3 episodes. There was like 5 characters at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know. On the team, there's like 10 people, 10 to 12 maybe. They're not all on the court at once because that'd just be breaking the fucking rules.
yeah. If they, but yeah, that I don't know. It's that thing of I don't know. I really like this idea of everyone working together and this.
It's really
like,
big on
narrative
that.
just
It
pushing
is
them on.
really big on that. It's the main theme. Volleyball can't be
if it
won by
gets-
a single prodigy.
Well,
We need a
yes.
team.
Oh yeah, they fucking puts that message like a boulder. Yeah, it's just that thing of I'm always worried with sports series that it's going to be a case of characters getting left behind. And
Not really.
That's why I asked: are they all on course at the same time?
You know how I mentioned the
time?
consist-
Like how large is
No,
the cast?
they're there a lot of the time, and it's just like, I don't like the idea of characters getting left behind because it's just like there's some characters where it's just like, were they ever meant to be in the front in the first place, right?
But like even with, and I'm bringing this back to Ice Shot 21, there was one character who was benched for a large point, and they made a huge point of the fact that he was getting benched, and then he was brought on field at a specific time.
They make a pretty
and
big
then
deal about that in
stays
Haikyuu
there.
too. Only 6 people can be in the court.
Okay.
It's just like every sports anime. People have to be left on the bench. I played basketball. I was on the bench sometimes. I fucking hated it. It's the worst. It hurts. It's not great.
The bench is usually quite comfortable.
It's wooden bench, soft butt. It doesn't work out.
I think ours was padded and
Oh well,
I used
Mr.
to
Moneybags.
soccer.
Oh god, this has gone on too long. I sold the show. There you go.
Okay, you sold the show as well as
This
you
is
could.
this has been the worst podcast.
Yeah,
It has been the worst. It started out strong, and then you guys ruined it by not watching it.
It's guy. I put out a tweet like saying this week on AniFix, the worst podcast yet, and I think
We have met our
we've
obligation.
delivered.
We have delivered.
Yeah.
But this
Next
is all
week,
just a
we
big
watch
message, guys.
anime.
This is why you should ask better questions. The episode.
Well, the thing. The thing is just at the end. It's usually like 10 to 20 minutes. This time it was just, you guys suck. You guys did nothing.
Hey, I love you, but
I love you too.
I think you just need to restructure your questions to be a bit more appealing. There we go.
You know,
That's what you can
I
take
honestly
away.
feel like people, like, when I'm listening to podcasts, I really enjoy when people just, like, chat about and do just chummy with each other.
I don't know.
Cheeky.
People might think this is the best episode ever. And who are we to?
It's
Let
just
us
like
know in
good
the
discussion's
comment section
good,
below.
but also just fucking around's pretty good.
I mean, I imagine we're quite good for like doing the cooking, because there was this guy that commented on episode 13 saying, "Oh yes, and my cooking partner's back." Like he just puts us on while he's cooking. I'm just like, that's a cool thing to use AniFix for, you know? That's creative.
What's that game? That game with the rapping dog.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
Wait,
That's the end of the
I'm going
podcast,
something.
kids.
No,
We're
it's
not
a
having
rapping
this
dog, it's
discussion
game.
about the
I'm not
talking
talking
dog.
about a rapping dog.
Parappa the Rapper.
No.
Like, we should do that. Like,
No.
there's this part in Parappa the Rapper where you've got to cook, and so what you do is you like, it's a rhythm game.
Thanks for
So
listening.
we could do that. We could go.
And this again proves that Callum is the worst AniFix member. And on that note,
Put your votes in.
anything else you two desperately
everyone-
want to
you've gotta
say?
play-
Not you, Callum, though.
Ask questions.
Play Parappa the Rapper.
Shut up. Okay.
Ask questions. Next week we'll watch anime.
Yep. I promise. Actually, I'll probably watch Tamako Market and Love Story just because I haven't yet, and I might as well because why not, really?
I'm gonna watch.
Well,
Probably more Gundam.
and that is also why Callum's awful. Anyway, okay.
Next week we're
let's do
back.
this.
The
Let's
only
wrap this
anime
up.
podcast still alive. We don't care about that other one.
Okay.
The other one sucks,
Okay,
really.
guys.
You
Bye.
cut
See you
that.
later.
Don't put that in. That's a terrible idea.